What's going on, everybody? Double Check Effects Sports Code coming at you with another video. Shout out to everyone who's recently liked and subscribed to the channel. It's been great to see your feedback, and we look forward to more videos in the upcoming days. Wanted to circle back to the Vancouver Canucks and this Game 6 they have coming up here with the Nashville Predators. If you go back to my Canuck to the Future Part 2 video at the end, I mentioned that the Canucks would most likely lose Game 6 to set up this 5-3 date. Again, May 5th, not May 5th, May 3rd. Very important date to Canuck. You know, there's the 53rd season. This is the word Canuck equals 53, so a lot of ties to that, and this is why I expected this game to set up the way it did. I want to connect today how this story, White Noise, the movie and the book, connect to this upcoming game, and how it all ties together with the Canucks star player, JT Miller. Okay, so JT Miller. So kind of dive right into this riddle here, see what you think, and just leave me some feedback. Get your popcorn ready. It might be a while, so sit back and relax. Here we go. So JT Miller, number 9, 15th overall pick, number 15. We want to think about 15 today. So he was born in East Palestine, Ohio. Okay, so let's just talk about East Palestine, Ohio. Why we heard about that is because there was a train derailment that took place back in February 3rd, 2023. If you remember, this was a week or so before the 57th Super Bowl. Took place in East Palestine, Ohio. Again, when trains wreck, smoke goes into the air. Toxic chemicals. The airborne toxic event is what they called it, I believe. So that's worth noting. Why is that significant? So if you go back to the day of the train derailment, to the day of Game 6 here, you'll notice that's the wrong day. It's right here. You'll notice it is approximately 15 months. Okay, so 15 months to the day of that train derailment. And of course, JT was the 15th overall selection in 2011 to the New York Rangers. So there's the 15 connection, but that's just the first of many that we found. So the movie White Noise, or the book, again, here's the original book. It was written January 21st in 1985. So January 21st, again, Vancouver 1-21. So that's just a very easy connection there. So again, 15 months, he's the 15th pick, and wanted to just touch base on the word 15. Okay, so 15. It equals 65 and 124. So we go and look at the day of the game. It will be the 124th day of the year. And also notice the 242 just below. So we'll come back to the word 15, but I wanted you to see this. The word train derailment in reverse is 242. Okay, so how fitting that the word 15 months later, equals this, and then 242, the word train derailment equals 242. It gets even weirder. So we're going to keep going. Again, JT Miller, look at this. This is the list of famous people from notable East Palestine, Ohio. And the list is very slim. So the chances of this guy representing the Vancouver Canucks in the way he does, and, you know, it's a pretty interesting connection. I just wanted to point it out. Let's go back to the movie, right? So the movie comes out in 2022, and then in 2023, you know, they were even comparing it to it happened in real life. The plot is based on Hitler studies and Elvis studies. Don Cheadle, he plays one of the lecturers, one of the educators, and the other guy, the white guy, Jack Gladney, is the professor of Hitler studies. So Hitler, the word Hitler, we won't go into that, but again, the duality of life and death, because Elvis lives, and then Hitler, the opposite, right? So there's duality in this one. The white noise, what is that, right? So the black and white, the fuzzies right here. So this is kind of like they're trying to illustrate the fuzzy picture, white noise image, So that's the duality of that show. And we want to go back to the word 15 because, again, I want to show you this episode or the show that took place. So 15. This is where we're going to travel down a new rabbit hole. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but there was a show. If it would settle down. Okay, 15. This was a show, TV series that was filmed in Canada back in the early 90s. Ryan Reynolds, Vancouver's own Ryan Reynolds, Vancouver native, when he was 15 years old, was in this show. And I want you to see this here. It had 65 episodes. Again, there's no doubt. Go back, the word 15 equals 65. And again, the 124 for tomorrow. Let's keep going. So, 65 episodes. First season right here, first season of the show was filmed in Vancouver. So, Vancouver, the 15-month anniversary of the train derailment, the show 15, which equals 65, and it had 65 episodes, is filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia, with Ryan Reynolds. Again, one of the more notable actors of our time. How about that? Starting the TV series 15. I didn't even know about this. Notice this guy's name, created by John T. Okay? JT, right? Jonathan T. Tanner. So there it is. The guy that made this show, John T. Binkley. Again, the JT connection there. 65 episodes. The word 15 equals 65. And on the 124th day coming up. And again, there are other things I wanted to show you guys here. Let's see. Where is it? So just to recap, wanted to go back over this. The odds tomorrow. They're slight underdogs. So the Canucks are slight underdogs at plus 110. So that's a notable fact that, with their recent win, the Predators now have some momentum. They're heading back to Nashville on a Friday night. They had one last Nashville show on a Friday night. What could be better than a little bit of Game 6 playoff hockey? That's a great sell. I think that was a great choice to have a Game 6. And this, tying it back to white noise. So I don't know if you knew this. I'm still trying to find this here. But, okay. So this is the really interesting connection. So Canucks community, their fan forum, used to be called White Noise, right? So their actual fan forum used to be called White Noise, and it recently closed. So this is the official site of the Vancouver Canucks forum closure. Wanted to click this here. So you notice it was closed on a day with 15. Okay, so September 15th, 2023. It says, "Dear Canucks fans, we want to thank you for your posts and interest in the team." Oh, here's where it is. The time has come to shut down this forum and turn the page, again, white noise words, turn the page on what has been an incredible novel to read, right? So the white noise is referencing, obviously, this, this book right here in their fan forum. Wow. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, who would have thought? And they left a message on the 15th from the official. They're no longer going to have this forum, white noise. So it's no longer anything. Another unique connection to this. Now, again, there is one thing I did find about Nashville Predators and their potential. I'm not going to say that it's a guarantee 100% lock, but the 15 and all these connections to, and again, when you think about when oil spills, right? Who would they play next, right? They would play the Oilers, right? They would play the Oilers in the next round. So in tribute to this train derailment in which, look at this, smoke, oil, spill, leading to a showdown with their most heated rival. I think that's a great sell. Sixth game, Friday night they wrap it up. I do think the Dallas Stars and Vegas Knights, for what it's worth, I think they tie at 3-3. I don't know if I can pick a winner yet, but I really think that the Golden Knights are going to tie it up. that's just another story. But again, how fitting on the day with 5-3, we've been talking about the word Canuck. Again, they could tie it up. They could win the series 5-3. All these white noise connections. There's so many I can't even point them out. Oh yeah, and this was the day that show was founded or started on. 65 episode. Air date February 3rd. So on another 3rd, so 2-3 on the day of the train derailment, right? Because 2-3 is also the same day that show started, 15, 2-3. They could all attribute this in this fashion. So, just to cover it all, I know we just unpacked a lot here. There's probably much more that I'm not finding here, but again, I predict the Canucks are going to win tomorrow, wrap up the series 4-2. Their captain, JT Miller, born in East Palestine, Ohio, known for the train derailment. I also pointed out that word again, train derailment equals 242. So tomorrow will be 242 days remaining. It'll be the 15th month since that happened, the word 15. Okay, and notice 65 weeks. So yeah, tying this all back together, Ryan Reynolds from Vancouver starred in the show 15. The first season took place in Vancouver. He's from Vancouver. 65 episodes in the show. Word 15 equals 65. And tomorrow leaves us on the 124th day of the year. Again, the white noise, the black and white duality connected. The white noise forum that was shut down on the 15th. And I actually think I saved this too. Wait, did I? Yeah, right here. So from the day of the train derailment to the day of the white noise shutdown, if you will, 224 days. It's like the 224th year, 32 weeks later. So, again, I like the Canucks. Again, I did notice this about the Nashville Predators that, they have 56 current playoff wins. Again, if they get 2 more, that puts them at 58, which equals Vancouver Canucks. But I don't think that story's strong enough. Again, to double check. You always got to double check your work, but I like this story a lot with this 15, and then this foreshadowing them to play the Oilers in the next round. I think that's what everybody really wants, is that Canadian showdown, because it's all about Canada this year, because Canada is 24 and there's 15. Boom. So yeah, so again, like, subscribe to the channel. I'll be coming out with more videos here, hopefully in the next couple days as well, and look forward to speaking with you guys soon. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.